as you sit here, just allowing the meeting to be here. Allowing a meeting of this, whatever this looks like. And beginning with the awareness inside of your body. Begin by mentally scanning from the crown of the head all the way down to the base of your body as it connects with the floor, your mat, your cushion, chair, the bed, wherever you are. And as you take a very gentle breath inside, let that breath create space for your body to be experienced, to be felt. With every little drop that your body now wishes to reveal to you. Become aware of your sensations. See if you can resist moving, even if your left knee is in pain. See if you can just allow pain, space. Inquire of this present moment as to what is really here. And whatever wants to be shown, just welcoming it. Welcoming what is, just as it is. Itchy heads, let it be itchy. Itchy nose, no movement. Seeing everything here. And just let itch be there without scratch. Let pain be here without relief. Let sensation be experienced without judgment. And then simply begin to bring your awareness now to your breath. And let the breath begin to deepen. As you allow the inhale through the nose, let the nostrils do all the work. Inhaling and then exhaling. So the breath will begin to deepen. And as the breath deepens, keep the awareness at your eyebrow point and focus here as you begin to deepen into a long, deep breath now. If you are familiar with the Ujjayi breath, begin to practice the Ujjayi breath. The Ujjayi breath is simply a long, deep breath where you contract lightly the back of the throat to create sound. So it sounds a little bit like a hissing of steam emanating from a teapot. And if that doesn't feel possible or even something you want to do now, just focus on a deep breath. Long inhale, as long as you can. Long exhale, as long as is possible. Nothing more is needed, just you as you are. Your body as it is now. Your breath as you meet it. Your emotions, raw, naked. The truth is all that is required, just as it is. Continuing with your breath, you're going to get your music ready if you have music. If you have the playlist, just getting it ready. And otherwise, silence is also perfectly okay. So I've shared in the chat the Aruna Practice of Presence Spotify playlist. And it's usually best to watch on a tablet or a computer and then to have your phone on airplane mode next to you. So when you're ready, we're going to press the song Green Arrow on the count of 3. It's the first song in the playlist. 1, 2, 3. And making sure that the spine is long, connecting again to your breath. The eyes can be closed for the moment. There's not much to see, and I'll instruct you, and you can look and step back so you can watch my practice if you need that. All that is required now is you and your breath dancing in the moonlight. The ultimate romance is through the path of your own breath, because your breath carries with it your soul. It is essentially the emissary of your own heart's highest expression. Now you're going to inhale the breath, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, you're going to round the spine, keep the elbows quite tight and locked, and drop the chin down. And then inhale, come up, and then exhale in the opposite direction. Inhale, coming up, and then exhale all the way back again and drop the chin, so you're pulling the navel point back of the spine. Now inhale to center, and then just with your fingertips, you're going to walk the hands forward as far as is possible without rounding the spine. And you might be well up, or you may be able to come down with the forehead in the direction of the ground beneath you. Connecting to your breath. And then very gently walking the body back up. Now you're going to inhale and raise one arm, usually starting with the right. I like to start with the right. And then exhale, come into a sideway bend. Here, let the breath carry the opening of your body. So as you inhale, you lengthen. As you exhale, you expand and open. Each of us have a different lung capacity and a different breath at every moment. So sometimes you'll be able to do 5 breaths, 3 breaths in the same time. Doesn't matter what is here, just be with today. Now inhale to center, extend both arms out. And then exhale, come up and over. So your left hand maybe up. And then just breathe here, a few breaths. I take 3 as my yardstick, as my count. And my breaths can be sometimes very, very long. Just see what is here for you, see what works for you. Now inhale to center. Then as you exhale, you're going to round the arms as if you were giving a huge hug. And then interlace the fingers. Now you're going to just look up and over to the right side. And then come to center. And gently move up and over to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale. Moving from side to side. This is a very gentle spinal twist that is protected by drawing the navel point in. Now you're going to inhale to center, turn the palms of the hands forward, lift them up, hold the breath, lift and engage the internal locks, and then exhale, you're coming up and over to your right side. Then inhale to center and up and over to your left side. Inhale to center, exhale, release the hands back to the knees. Beginning a shoulder rotation, you're going to inhale, draw the shoulders all the way up to the ears, and then exhale, rolling them back and down. Once you've got the movement, which is quite simple, you close the eyes, inhale up, exhaling down, focusing on marrying, uniting the breath and the movement. And keep that action going. And now inhale, lift the arms, lift the shoulders all the way to the ears. And exhale, just release. So we're going to do this another 2 times. You're going to inhale, draw the shoulders up, squeeze the hands, squeeze the face, bring as much tension into your body, into every muscle that you can. And then you release as if you were letting go of a ton of bricks. Ha! My gong just responded, if you can hear that. Inhale, hold. Last time. Exhale, release. And now we begin a Sufi grind. You're going to inhale forward, exhale back, and notice how the body is already starting to respond to our call and to our attention. A Sufi grind opens a lower triangle. And the lower triangle is all our emotional stories relating to survival, relating to livelihood, security, our sense of connection to the earth, and our sense of belonging. Now in the opposite direction. Our lower triangle is responsible for our relationships to others, to ourselves, and to our personal power. And as you open, you are opening that part of the body. The lower triangle is from the perineum to the sacrum, to the navel point. And then you're going to inhale to center and hold. And as you hold the breath, lightly, for those of you with high blood pressure, just breathe out. Exhale the breath completely and let whatever issues, whatever blocks are rising in relation to survival or money or someone getting seriously on your nose, let it start to come up so we can use this practice to purify. Now you're going to inhale, bring the palms of the hands to the heart, and exhale the breath completely. On your next breath, we're going to inhale, hold the breath. Exhale, release, and drop our chin down. And inquire as to what the intention for your practice today may be. This intention is for what is in the highest and the best right now for you. And with your breath, let your breath be the wings that carries that intention from the seed of a thought into the sapling, into the form of an intention. And just letting the hands down, you're going to come onto the knees, come onto all fours, and begin a cat-cow. So we're on a beautiful song that I love. It's by Steve Gold. That there is so much magnificence in the world. If you can hear the words, you can enjoy it. Otherwise, just connect to your body, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, look up. Exhaling in the opposite direction. Each part of the spine is moving. As the body opens and as all these issues start to be released from the body. Now inhale to center. As you come to center, you're simply going to extend your right leg behind you. The foot is on the floor. And when you have your balance, by pushing through the two palms, you're going to raise the right leg. Then push through your right palm and extend your left arm, coming into a T shape, where your balance is engaging your internal locks, your navel, your perineum, and finding a focal point on the floor. Now, place the left hand down, bend the right knee, and let's purify with some cat-cow movements. Inhale, exhale. These are ways to just reboot the nervous system. Inhale up, exhaling down. Now, inhale to center, come to a neutral spine. Make sure the spine is long, make sure your navel point is drawing in, and your arms are underneath the shoulders, and your knees and hips are in one line. So that gives you stability. The left leg will extend out. First, get your stability. Push through both hands, lift the leg. Keep the leg in one line so it doesn't lift too high. Push through your left hand, extend the right arm. Take your breaths here. Connect to the floor, connect to the balance. Inhaling one more time. Exhale, bring the hand down, bring the knee down. This time you're going to shake the knee like like you've got a tail. You're going to shake from left to right. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, curl the toes and rise into a half downward facing dog with the chin in. Take 2 breaths here. Breathe in. And then breathing out. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. On your last breath, you're going to just start to alternate the heels to the floor. Keeping each heel in its own time, reaching to the ground. At the same time, push away from your hands, keep your chest to your thighs. And this is like a very, very subtle moonwalk that's happening. I'm just coming to check on you. That's it, just letting that moonwalk happen now. Beautiful. Doing the best that you can. If you have high blood pressure, you just stay on all fours with the head up. Now from here, you're going to look toward the 2 hands, bend the knees, and then step your right foot between the hands, lower the left knee to the floor, point the foot behind you, and then inhale. Option number 1 is just to bring the hand to the knee or even to stay up here. So see if this is okay, you can open more. So we're opening the lower triangle, which is storing all of those primal survival issues. For those of you that can take it further, you can bring the hands into prayer, you can extend the arms up, and let's find a break wherever we are here. Inhaling and exhaling, the hands are connecting. Maybe you can even open and come into a light back bend. Keep focusing on your breath. Then as you exhale, bring the palms of the hands through the heart. The left hand comes to the floor, and then you twist up and over to the right shoulder. For here, just a breath here. Pull your navel in, keep squeezing your internal lock, squeezing your pelvic floor. And then maybe seeing if you can extend your right hand up, looking up. Breathing in, looking up toward the right arm. Inhaling here. Exhale, open even more, as much as you can into this twist. Inhale. As you exhale, you bring your hand on the outside of the right foot, curl your back toe, and step back into downward facing dog or onto all fours. Those of you that would like to, you're going to come into an upper plank. Exhale into chaturanga, or just come onto all fours and prepare with the cat-cow. Inhale now into a cobra. Exhale, curl the toes, bend the knees, bring the buttocks to the back of the heels, and rise into downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here, breathing in. So doing the best that you can. Hannah, whatever you're doing is fine. You know what you can do and you know what you can't do. You can't keep your head down. Sandra Kleinman, just bring your chest more in toward and your hips higher. Now you're going to inhale, look toward the 2 hands, and then bend the knees and step the left foot forward. Lower the right knee to the floor, point the toes. So we're either coming up from this point, or we're sinking down as much as we can to open this part of the body. Hands maybe on the knees, in prayer, extend it up, or in a back bend. Find your breath. And then inhale to center, bring the palms of the hands through the heart. The right hand comes down to meet the left foot. The left hand comes to the knee, twist up and over to the left side. Squeeze your right buttock cheek, squeeze your navel point in, accentuate the twist, and then lift your left arm up. With every breath, the body opens more. Then you place the left hand down This time you're going to step with both feet together. So you curl your back toe, you come onto the fingertips, so you've got a place to get your sense of stability, and then see if you can just bring your feet forward. Now, if you've got high blood pressure, you're going to just come directly to stand. Otherwise, you're going to come into a forward fold called Uttanasana with the head down. Hold onto the elbows and begin to rock from left to right, or simply, if you have high blood pressure, come to stand in the mountain pose. And then just moving in your forward fold. Now, if you're finding you've got any issues in the lower back, bend the knees. Nicki, open the legs a little bit so there's space. Your feet, Nicki, glance. So your feet, that's it. Your feet are hip distance apart. That gives much more space for your lower back. And then you use your hips as a hinge and bend forward even more. So bend the knees so you protect your, beautiful. Let the weight of your body just guide you down. Wonderful, thank you. Beautiful. Keep that movement, Beaker. Keep moving from left to right. So we're opening all of those issues that we hold. All of our fear of survival, we're bringing it up. All of our confrontation with our loved ones, if we are living with them. In isolation, we're bringing these triggers right up to the surface so that we can purify them. Beautiful, Hannah. Just stay with your breath. That's it, Inna. Keep that movement going. Wonderful, Nahora. Moving. Beautiful, Shirley. And then you're going to release the hands to the floor. Bend the knees sufficiently so your lower back is protected. Squeeze the navel point in and roll all the way up. And then bring your arms up to around 30 degrees, like this. You bring the fingers in, roll the shoulder blades back and down. The knees are slightly bent. If you can see me, I'm standing actually microscopically bent. Focus at your third eye point and begin a long, deep breath. Now, some of you may feel inclined to do a breath of fire here. And if you know that you can, you're welcome to do that. Shirley, get your arms a little bit higher, please. Yes, beautiful. And then focus on a long, deep breath, and your awareness is moving to your third eye point. Now, Marco, you can bring the arms a little bit lower, sweetheart. That's it. Perfect. Keep focusing on this breath. Focus on purifying through this breath. Excellent. And if you're doing a breath of fire, it means you're not pregnant, you're not in your menstrual cycle, you know, you don't have high blood pressure or Crohn's or hiatus hernia. Otherwise, just stay away from that breath. Nothing dynamic. If you have any issues in the heart, long, deep breath. This work is meant to purify our breath. Joe, beautiful. A little bit lower with the arms. Joe, that's amazing. Perfect. Now drop the shoulders, Joe. Drop the shoulders by bringing the scapula underneath. That's it. Beautiful. Now focus more on the breath. Now from here, you're going to inhale. Bring the thumbs toward one another on the suspension of breath. Extend out all fingers and then exhale, release. And we simply begin by moving in a twisted, dancing type spinal dance. And this movement is giving space to the torso area, to the womb area, to the thoracic spinal area. When we give this space, whatever is stored in the body can begin to release. Now inhale, extend the arms and spread the legs wide. Exhale, reach out. The legs are as wide as the shoulders, if that's possible. Now inhale to center. As you exhale, for those of you with high blood pressure, you're just going to twist as much as you can. Otherwise, you're going to actually come down and see if you can touch your right foot with the left hand and twist. And then you come inhale to center and then exhale in the opposite direction. So the modification is inhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Okay? And then just keep going in these windmills. These windmills are amazing poses. Slow it right down, Daphne. Slow it right down, sweetheart. That's it. Beautiful, Nicki. Inhale to center. Exhale. If your video is off, I can't help you with corrections. I'm just coming to check you all. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. That's it. Give space for your body to release whatever it needs to release. Beautiful, beautiful, Nahora. And then you're going to inhale to center. And then as you exhale, release the hands and stand at the front of your mat, at the top of your mat. Keep your feet hip distance apart so that there's space for the sacroiliac joint to breathe. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back up. Urdhva Hastasana, we're looking upward. It's the upward hand salute. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the heart. And again, inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Now this time you're going to come halfway up. As you exhale, you're just going to step the left foot back. And then rise. Bring your hands to your knees. Heart. Or into prayer above. And find your breath here. Find a stillness when exertion is happening. Find a presence when chaos takes place on the outside. Find out who you are in truth, irrespective of your outer circumstances. Now inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the heart. Left hand down, right hand up. Inhale here. Exhale, keep lifting up your left leg. Keep squeezing both thighs together. One more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, place the hand down. Step back into an upper plank or onto all fours. Cat-cow if you have high blood pressure, otherwise down to chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog or back onto all fours. Restore with a few breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. See what's taking place. Eddie, find the stillness there. Now you're going to step the left foot between the two hands. The right heel draws back. This is the equestrian pose. And you find your sweetness, that spot, maybe on the knee, hands in the heart, arms up, maybe even with a little bit of a back bend, and then sink. Keep opening. Every time you open your body, every time this lower triangle of yours is attended to, it can reveal what is ready for freedom. Palms of the hands to the heart. The right hand comes to the floor and the left arm lifts up. Find your breath here. Keep squeezing both points together. Now inhale, lift up through the left hand. Exhale, place the hand on the outside of the left foot and step back into an upper plank or onto all fours, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And again, take a few breaths here. Feeling the breath that is moving. With your right leg, you're going to step forward, place the left foot down, and rise into warrior two. Turn the front palm up and lift and breathe. Inhaling here. Exhale. Once you've got the motion, you can come through reverse warrior for a few breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Now inhale through warrior two, exhale into side angle pose. Doing the best that you can. I know for each of you, different body, for each of you, different day. No day is the same. But what remains is your breath. And through your breath, you connect. Look down to the right foot, extend the arms, extend the right leg, bring both hands and feet to face the forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, you're bending down, opening the elbows, making your mouth into an O shape with cannon breath. Now inhale, lift. Exhale, the left leg goes out, the right leg comes in. Sink. Warrior two. Now lifting up, come to this prepared place where you're getting ready to open. And then from here, you can come into your reverse warrior and breathe here. Now from here, inhale and exhale. Inhale, you're coming back through warrior two. Exhale as you come into side angle. Breathe more, breathe deeply. Now inhale, back to warrior two, extend the leg, this time bring it in. For those of you that cannot come forward for whatever reason, roll your shoulder blades back and just twist the hips. For those of you that can, you're going to lift up and then exhale, bring the head down, bring the fingers forward. So the fingers are facing upward as you come into Prasa Rita. Finding a breath. If you are standing, you're just moving your hips from side to side, like in circles. So you're opening the hips. Now inhale, look forward. Halfway up, bring the hands to the waist. Inhale, come to center. Bring your heels in toward each other. And then come to stand. And then close the eyes. And breathe. And just be here. Be with your practice today. Each of us is blessed with a unique body, experience, identity. Now, we move into the bodily invitation now to just shake free. Those of you that know me, that do the Aruna practice for a while, you know that the invitation now is to let go completely, to just shake out. And you don't think this. If you've got the African Journey song on, which I put on the playlist, just shake it out. If you don't have music, shake until further direction. You start to let the whole body release. The eyes are closed. Arms go up. Mouth goes open. And let the breath release. And then just shake through the chest. Shake through the shoulders. And those of you that have the spinal flexibility to jump, just start to jump. As high as you can. Now start to let, that's it, beautiful, keep going. Start to let sound come out of your mouth. I'm not going to scream it out too much because I think the sound does not allow it on Zoom, but just let your own blocks be released. So if you want to scream, scream. If you can scream, let it out. If you've got kids there, let them go crazy. Hello, gorgeous. Hey, Skacha, keep going. Keep that Freedom, that movement, go, more, more. Beautiful, Lila. Beautiful, arms up. Get right into the nooks. Excellent, excellent, Nicki, amazing. That's it, Hannah, even more, let go. Did I just see Lola, Debbie? Lola's even shaking. Shake out even more, keep going. Bertha, I can't see you. Or Lisa, Jessica, shake it out, shake it out. I don't care if you're in your pajamas. Next week we're having pajama yoga. Keep going. Virla, keep opening, keep allowing. Rachel, keep allowing your body, go crazy. This is your opportunity to let out all the frustrations of this moment. Orna, even more, go crazy. And now, but sound, yes, that's it, Orna, more, more. Beautiful, Shirley, beautiful, Sophie. Trust what's coming up. Beautiful, Rianne. Fema, more, let it go. Yes, become completely crazy. The word in Hebrew is meshuga. You want to go meshuga now, mad, crazy, let it go, shake it out. Sound comes, screaming, rage, anger, whatever is inside of you. Yes, Jasper, even more. More, Benedict, that's it. More. Turn up the volume, turn up the heat, turn up the speed. Keep going. More. You've got about a minute and a half. Shake it out. Now, everybody, all across from Israel to Europe to South Africa, wherever we're, New York, we're all over the place. We are global. You're going to open your mouth and you're going to let the sound become one sound, letting out freedom. All of these frustrations, all of these fears, all of these rages and frustrations and terrors and angers. Now, go, let it out. Let the sound come. Yes, beautiful. Even more. Shake it out. And if you started to slow down, speed up. Let it go for the last few seconds. And then begin to slow it all down. Let the movement continue to be quite free. Let it slow down. And if you have music, you'll let the music of Rogue carry you now. It's just a moment of dancing. Whatever dance wants to come from your body, let the grace that you are begin to express itself through your form. And if there is no music, just simply listen. And here you're dancing, and I wish you could all see yourselves. If you've never danced freely before, this is your moment to do that. And you don't need to learn to feel what your body wants and to experience the fluidity available through your form. And very gently come to make your way to the floor as you continue for all transitions to be elegant, just like this transition. A transition from a reality that has died into a reality that is yet to be created. And then you're going to come to lie on your back with the knees bent and the feet as close to your hips as you can have them. Palms of the hands are now alongside of the feet. Your feet are as close to your buttocks as you can have them. If your hands can touch the outsides of the ankles with the feet on the floor, Eddie, so you're preparing for bridge, and there's a little bit of space between the feet. So the feet are hip distance apart. And Anna-Claire, make sure the knees don't fan out, so you keep the knees in line with the hips. And then with the awareness of the contact of the floor and the back of your body now, you begin to feel yourself offering all of the fears of survival, the holding on and the clinging to the past. Candice, open the feet a little bit so that there's space between the feet, so there's a room for your sacrum. Because the sacrum is our relationship. Nicki, feet are a little closer. Nicki, glance a little bit closer so that, yes. Beautiful. Now you're going to, in your own rhythm, start to lift the hips. Hi, Marlene. Lift the hips up into a half bridge pose. From here, you can interlace the fingers underneath you. And let's begin with a long, deep breath that is wholly present. The Ujjayi breath is beautiful to use here. So contracting the back of the throat if you can. Just continuing your long, deep breath. On your next inhale, you're going to lift the hips even more, release the hands, and see if you can place the hands underneath the lower back. So you are lifting a little bit higher. If that's too much for you, just come down. Then you're going to bring the right knee up and extend the right foot to the sky. Take a breath here. Squeeze both thighs together. Keep engaging from inside. And feel how the throat opens here as we start to connect to our throat. And to the parts that are not spoken, the truths that are unsaid. Bend the right knee, release and return the right foot to the ground. Now the left leg is going to lift all the way up, taking in a deep breath. Connect to your breath. Keep squeezing both thighs together, lifting up the left leg as high as you can. And maybe the legs are down. And then slowly release, bringing that leg down. For those of you that would like to, you may bring your right knee up, the left leg up, and then come into the inverted leg pose, where you can take around 8 breaths here. Now, for those of you that is not possible, simply lie on your back and focus on those 8 breaths. Beautiful. So for those that are familiar with the candle pose, you can go a little bit higher, but inverted leg is a beautiful, gentle inversion that releases all the tensions of our lower chakras, our lower energy centers. And if you are in your menstrual cycle, then just come to lie directly on your back or keep the knees bent. The invitation now is just to melt with the breath, to be with your breath. Joe, just check that you're being gentle with your body there, sweetheart. Be very soft with yourself. And then very, very gently, you're going to begin to exit out of the pose. By first releasing the hands down and then slowly lowering vertebra by vertebra until the legs are above you, and then bring the arms up to 90 degrees. The chin is tucked, the back of the spine lengthens, and the back of the neck lengthens. And here, we're going to find a long, deep breath as we connect to our nervous system. Beautiful. Long, deep breath. All of you are doing this magnificently. If you feel you need to support your lower back, you can put a cushion underneath. That's it. Finding the breath. Excellent, Shirley. Wonderful. Beautiful. Excellent, Aruna. That is magnificent. Ed, keep the legs as straight as you can, my darling. Feel the nervous system. Feel what it does. Feel how we reboot, and we need to strengthen our nerves to be strong, to find our resilience. Beautiful, Yossi. I don't think I've ever seen it look that good. Beautiful, Andy. Letting the mind begin to dissolve. See if you can straighten a little more, Yvette, the knees, and bring them closer to the buttocks so it's more 90 degrees. So, yes, gorgeous. You'll feel it, right? You can feel the in the belly, Yvette, talking to you. That's it. Feel it. You're doing great. Beautiful. Jasper, a little bit higher. We're almost there. You're going to inhale deeply. And then exhale, just bend the knees in toward the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees. And give yourself that much desired massage where you move from left to right. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to cross your right knee over the left knee. Bring the arms alongside of the shoulders, flat on the ground. Inhale to center. My right knee is on top. So I'm bringing my right knee to the left shoulder and my gaze to the right as I come into a gentle cat twist, cat stretch. Breath can become very, very soft. And then using your abdominal muscles, you're going to bring the knees up, swap them all the way over. So the left leg should be on top, left leg's going to the right arm, Gaze is up and over to your left side. And letting the brain do all the work now. Inhaling, you're going to bring both knees back to center. Wrap your arms around the knees. Lift your head up toward the knees so your nose and knees meet. Squeeze your navel point in, engage your internal locks. It's really the engagement of your pelvic floor muscles. Exhale the head down. Release the feet. And very gently come into your relaxation. So the legs extend out. The arms extend out. And the offering is one of utter surrender now. And simply bringing the awareness, no movement, just awareness. Let this awareness be. Awareness just is. Be that awareness. Awareness is infinite and spacious. Awareness watches. Let the awareness observe your body now, as if it were hovering above the body, separate from it. And then letting the awareness observe the natural breath. Observe what happens to the breath when it is watched. Watch it just as it is. And then, and only now, let the awareness back inside of your body. Watch it glide into the body like our hands are now gliding into a glove. And just like a glove, the body is disposable. But for while you are wearing it, let it fit impeccably. And as you feel that perfect fit like a glove of your body with your awareness, let the fingers begin to move. Just the tips, joint by joint, knuckles, wrists, elbows, tips of the toes, toe knuckles, ankles, knees, as the whole body becomes experienced and filled from within, and you stretch your arms up overhead. Stretch the whole body. Stretch like a cat awakening. And then very, very gently slow everything down. Not even ready, don't even bend the knees yet, Natalie. Just wait. Be not in the next moment. Discover this moment, the magic of its infinite possibility. And now, bring your knees to your chest and watch as your resistance arises, Amen. Notice your resistance, my beautiful one. And as the knees come to the chest, embrace yourself, hug yourself, embody this magnificent body. And before you move, before you do anything, you are going to say thank you to this incredible vehicle that is carrying you, that is your engine, that is housing you, that is your sacred, holy altar for the self. And then just come to lie on your right side in a fetal position as if you were back in the womb. And any moment of reconnecting to your awareness, it's a rebirth. It is a return in utero. And as you lie in utero now, as you feel the infinite gestation in the amniotic fluid of infinite consciousness now, where anything is possible in this new world that is happening, in this new world that is being born, where anything can be. And that seed of infinite possibility, as you bring yourself to sit now, you bring that seed with you. The eyes are still closed. The spine is long. And I began last week to teach a breath that gets better as we do with age. Its wisdom becomes greater. And you're going to begin this breath, which is inhaling for 5, holding the breath for 5, and exhaling for 5. Please do not hold the breath if you are pregnant, if you have high blood pressure, if you have heart issues. Otherwise, you can just inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. For those of you that can do the retention of breath called kumbhaka, you give that third part of the breath. So it's inhaling for 5, holding for 5, or exhaling, and then exhaling for 5, or inhaling. So for those that don't do the kumbhaka, inhale, hold, exhale. And take some time to develop this breath. This is a particularly good complement to the Ujjayi breath. So again, if you are able to practice the Ujjayi breath, familiar with it, or can contract the back of the throat, you throw in a tot of Ujjayi to deepen the profundity of the cycle of breath now. Your awareness is at your eyebrow point. The hands can be on the knees or in prayer, as feels appropriate for you. And we're going to add a new flavor, another dash of spice. So on your inhale, you just breathe. On your retention, where you hold the breath, you squeeze your pelvic floor muscle. It's called Mula and Uddiyana Bandha. It means engagement of your rectum, your sex organs, and your navel. And then as you exhale, you release the lock, the bandha, and you exhale. So it's inhaling for 5, holding for 5, with the retention, the engagement of your perineal floor. Exhale for 5, releasing the lock. And as each of us are unique, and as each day is unique, you may find that you can extend beyond 5 to 6 or 7. Just make sure that there's no straining on any part of the breath, that no part is sacrificed for the stronger section of breath. So if you can only manage 3 on your exhale, then everything is 3 to the count of 3. If you can only manage 4, then everything is 4. Listen attentively to your own body, to your own breath body, and to this present moment. Keep the awareness at your eyebrow center. Any thoughts, simply let those thoughts pass and stay focused on the anchor of the breath, the gaze, and the awareness. Long spine. Keep the spine nice and long, Nicki. That's it. Lengthen the back of the neck. Lift up. Beautiful. Now releasing your efforts. And returning to your natural breath. Awareness of the natural breath now. Awareness now to your body. Mentally scan the body from the crown of the head through the trunk of the body to where the body connects with the floor. Awareness of sensation. Awareness of your gross physical body now, just as it is. And then let us all bring the palms of the hands into prayer at the heart. The eyes remain closed. And as we inhale, we meet in this singular, inspired breath. And as we exhale, everything that we have purified in our practice today, we offer it into this fire of truth that really is Aruna. And into this fire of truth, we offer all of our pain, all of our suffering, all of our longing to belong, our fear for survival, our angst, and our anger. And we honor this purification, and we honor ourselves. And just seeing all that you're ready to let go of, inhale and gather it. And then exhale, letting it all be transmuted in the fire that is truth, that is your nature, that is your essence, and bowing your chin toward the chest to that, and into the gratitude for this body that is able enough to move, for this breath that continues right now to be here for us as our messenger of life. of our heart and all of its emotions and stories. And way beneath all the layers of being into our essential truth, our essence. And to that we bow in gratitude, in honoring, at the feet of the altar of the self. May you experience your nature as truth and live from that. And namaste.